Jasmine, obviously Northern Illinois comes out on fire there in the third quarter to start. How are you guys able to just overcome that? Because obviously they really made a game of it there in that third quarter.
Yeah, we just have to stay poised and focus on our defense because our defense is ultimately going to produce into our offense. So we just got to stay calm in those situations.
For you personally, I think 26 minutes career high after last game career high, obviously scoring really well. Just what is, especially tonight, what have these last couple games been like for you? I mean, just really contributing off the bench.
Yeah, just having confidence from my coaches and teammates. I've come back from 2 major injuries, so getting back into that playing type of style, and yeah.
You guys had 28 bench points tonight, I mean, which is remarkable. I mean, what does this say about just the depth on this team and the trust as well that Coach Schmiel has in playing 9 to 10 players a game?
Yeah, he always says players coming off the bench, we have to be focused, and that's what we did tonight.
Seeing Lexi get her 1,000th career point, how kind of cool is that? Obviously, you've been a teammate of hers the last few years.
Yeah, it's amazing. She's my roommate, so I'm even more proud of her. She's been through so much, and for her to get her 1,000th point here is awesome. Yeah.
These last 2 games, what's just been the biggest key for you guys? Just get kind of back on the winning trail a little bit. Just what's maybe been in your eyes the focus the last?
Yeah, he always says we have to play together. That's our big motto: play together. So yeah, just doing that, taking our defense into our offense. Yeah.
I'm not going around, so edit this out. Thank you.
Obviously, for you, you've been a spark off the bench for the team this season. How do you kind of see your role on the team going forward, and also how big of a game was this for you for your confidence moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I have to come in and be ready to shoot. That's my strong suit. So just coming in, being ready to shoot, knowing that my teammates trust me. Yeah.
Lexi, just how are you guys able to overcome that kind of disastrous start to the third quarter where Northern Illinois really just got on a roll and everything?
Yeah, what we talked about, it felt like 3 media timeouts, but one of the media timeouts in the third quarter, like we clearly did in the first half, so why can't we continue to do that? And we had that same kind of mentality with our losses that we have. We see what we can do in practice. We see how we rough up the guys and everything. Why can't we do that in games? So kind of flipping our mindset. We had 3 great quarters. We got to make that 4 great quarters.
First basket of the game, backdoor cut, goes right in for 1,000 career points. Just, with everything, obviously with the injuries in your career, what is that, to get that milestone, what does that mean to you personally?
Yeah, no, that's really special. It's been, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of obstacles, but it's been really special to get it in one place, staying at BG for, I lost count of how many years I'm here. Been 5, played 2 full seasons, so I think it's just really special to get all in Stro. And I keep telling everyone, you obviously can't do that without your teammates. And I had a couple past teammates here tonight, and it's just really special to see how the BG community is. Everyone knew, which was really special. So scoring that basket here and everyone kind of erupted, it was just a great feeling to have.
When this team scores 28 bench points like it did tonight, how dangerous can this team be?
Oh, definitely. We were talking about having more production from our bench, and we definitely got that. So I think with a couple of wins that we have had, it has shown girls confidence. It shows the team confidence. It shows how to put people in the right positions, what shots to take, what shots not to take, and we're finally piecing that together.
Obviously, Jasmine had a big night off the bench. Paige also another big performance. What did you make of those 2 performances? And also, especially for Jasmine, with all the work she's done this season as well. Yeah,
Jassie's been through some hard stuff. She didn't play her freshman year. It looked good for her her sophomore year, and then she tore ACL again. So we're kind of in the same boat with injuries and everything, and we've kind of been going through rehab together. It is just truly special. She works so hard, whether that's on scout. It just doesn't matter what it is, school, life, whatever it may be. She always works hard, and I am her roommate, so I kind of see all that she does behind the scenes, and it really showed tonight. She's always shooting, and it was funny. She was first couple of games, maybe she was like, I've never been in a shooting slump. What am I gonna do? And I was like, come to me, I got you. No worries at all. But she never got discouraged. One shot, she misses one shot, doesn't matter. So that's something really that I can try to take from her for myself, is just the confidence that she has in herself, as well as others.
like I mentioned with Coach, back-to-back MAC wins now, Western Michigan coming up. How big is it for you as you and the team as well to get 3 in a row and kind of go on this kind of winning streak in the MAC?
Yeah, like I just said, gaining the confidence has definitely helped us, getting the bench points. And I think one thing that's not really, I mean, we've mentioned it, but the assists that we have, the way we're moving the ball, Coach said it earlier, is like we're figuring out things to do, the right places and not the right places. And I just think those assists, those bench points, we're piecing it all together to where, well, in our losses, we maybe had 2 good quarters, so now we're having 3, and we got to keep building on top of that to get us 4 good quarters.
And you mentioned it, obviously reaching 1,000 career collegiate points is a huge honor. What does BGSU, the university and the community for you, mean to you as a whole?
Yeah, it is just awesome. It is. Everyone in the locker room kind of like jokes about how like people are out there, they're erupting, they're doing everything, they're like, they know who you are. I'm like, it's not even about knowing who you are. It's like how much they care for you, rather like you're number 1 on the roster, whether you're number 15 on the roster, it doesn't matter. Like, they are coming to support the team. They are coming to support wins, losses. And it is just so, it means so much to us. It means so much to me that they continue to come out. They continue to support us. And like I said previously, they knew it was 1,000 points. Like, random people have banners for me. It was just very sweet that people go so much out of their way for this team.
Thought or two, then we'll take questions.
Yeah, first of all, just, very special day for those survivors and those lost. We wanted to make sure that we recognized them and represented them in the correct manner because they are the ultimate fighters, and it's bigger than basketball. So I'm quite sure everybody in this room has been affected by it one way or another. So, we're here to help any way we can. That being said, I think NIU is a very tough team to play. They never quit. They are very physical. They get downhill. Stonebreaker's an incredible load to defend in the paint. We had a hard time feeding Erica and getting the ball inside and having some success with that until we started hitting some perimeter shots and spacing them out a little bit. And then, they had to come out and play us late in the game, and that kind of opened it up for EP. But I thought Paige and Lexi had great games, 15 apiece. And then, I thought Jazzy was huge off the bench. So, and Nate's always a force defensively and changes the game. So really happy with 3 quarters. There was the third quarter where we, kind of took our foot off the gas and made some poor decisions, but really proud of the fact that we bounced back and got control back of the game.
All right, questions for either of them?
This is Skylar's first tour here.
Direct your question to who you'd like to.
Right. Coach, 28 bench points tonight. Is this kind of what you envision with playing 9, 10 deep about every game?
Yeah, I'm on them pretty hard because I know what they're capable of. I know they're capable of helping us like this. I know, everybody on our roster is capable of helping us. It's just our starting group plays at a very high standard. And to get into that mix, you have to play at a very high standard. Otherwise, you stick out. I thought they did a great job tonight.
Obviously, Lexi gets 1,000 career points. She's been scoring really well these last few games. Just kind of how special a moment was that, seeing her get to that point and just this stretch that she's been on.
I'm going to try to keep it together. She's a warrior. She's relentless. She never gives in. She never gives up. She may hit a bump in the road, but she's always focused on the road ahead. And I think, more than that 1,000 points, it's her coming back like year after year through all the serious stuff that she's faced. She still fights. Jeez. It's important to me. I get a little emotional about stuff like that because it means a lot. It's more than basketball. It's life. She's going to go on from here, and she's going to do great things in whatever she chooses to do because she is a fighter, and she does overcome. And no matter what the obstacle is, she overcomes it.
19 assists on 27 field goals tonight. The other night it was 23 on 26 field goals. I mean, just the ball movement has been really solid all year, but just, I mean, how critical is that? You guys finding the open players, getting the open shots and everything?
Yeah, I think it's finally clicking for us. The more we move the ball, the more touches we get in a possession, the better shots we're going to get. They're starting to kind of figure out what people do in open space, whether it's a pitch back or a back door. They're getting a feel for each other. We haven't played a long time together with everybody here, so we are, I keep on saying that we're a work in progress, but we truly are a work in progress. And I think we're just going to keep on getting better, especially offensively. Defensively, I think we do a pretty good job. We have a few hiccups, but other than that, I think we're tough. We follow the scouting report. We stick to our strengths and try to stay away from our weaknesses.
You mentioned Jasmine and Nay did very well off the bench. Obviously, Paige came off a strong performance against Ohio. I thought she had another strong performance again tonight. How would you kind of assess her performance and her kind of current form right now?
Yeah, I think she's figuring it out. I think she's figuring out where in the offense she can pick and choose to get her spots, when she can be aggressive, when she needs to take her foot off the gas, play with her teammates. I think she's growing up. She's becoming a vet. She's played probably, what is it 1,700 minutes probably already? That for most people that's a career. So, she's battle tested, and I think, again, playing with her teammates, we haven't had a lot of time together, and she's learning them and they're learning her, and it's working out for us.
You guys have now put together back-to-back MAC wins, now 3-3 in MAC play. Obviously, you have Western Michigan coming up. How big is that to obviously beat Western Michigan, get 3 in a row in conference play, and kind of carry this momentum moving forward?
Yeah, I would say every win in the MAC is big. It's just tough. It's tough. It's tough to go on the road. It's tough to hold court at home. It's just tough. They know us, we know them, and it's a battle, and it's physical, and it's always back and forth, and somebody makes a run and somebody else makes a run. It's just that way in the MAC. Kind of figured that out now. We enjoy this win. We're going to get to work on Western on Monday as a team. Of course, the coaching staff will be working tonight.
And then lastly for me, you mentioned a little bit in your opening statement. For you personally, what does this night kind of mean to you? Obviously, this pink game, breast cancer, kind of spreading awareness, supporting the survivors, even people who currently are going through breast cancer. Kind of what does this night mean personally for you?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we represent ourselves in the best possible manner that reflects their fight and their struggle. It's rough. It's a terrible disease, man. Takes away a lot of good people too soon, so we need to figure it out.